there you guys, and welcome back to my videos. Today we are talking about the secret to getting and keeping really great skin. The reason I'm making this video is because a lot of you guys get in touch with me saying that you're really unhappy with the way that your skin looks. A lot of you say that you don't do much with your skin, or some of you are just so confused about all the information about skincare that's out there. The point of this video is to show you that it really doesn't take that much to get and keep really great skin. Everyone has something about their skin that they don't really love, but that doesn't mean that you can't have skin that makes you happy every time you look in the mirror. So I'm going to break it down to really simple steps, alright? It doesn't matter what type of skin you have, it doesn't matter what your concerns are, this is something that will work for absolutely everybody. So with all of that out of the way, let's get started with your daytime routine. Now your daytime routine, which is what you do in the morning when you wake up, is essentially 4 steps. Cleanser, toner, moisturizer, and sunscreen. And a lot of you ask me why it's so important to wash your face in the morning, and that's because your skin is regenerating itself while you sleep. It doesn't only do this while you sleep, it does it all day long. But the fact is that while you're sleeping, your skin is exfoliating itself. You do have a little bit of a buildup of dead skin cells and of sebum and oil. Maybe not grime as much because hopefully you're sleeping on really clean sheets, but you still need to wash everything off your skin and have a clean canvas on which to start the day. So start with a really gentle, non-foaming face wash. Sebamed makes a really great foaming yet still super gentle face wash that just feels like silk on the skin, which I have been loving at the moment. Cetaphil makes a really great face wash as well. So whatever it is, make sure that it isn't something that features sulfates, and start with that in the morning. Next, you want to follow that up with a toner. Now there's 2 types of toners. There's one that's meant to really just refresh your skin and ideally negate the effects of hard water. The second type of toner is one that has actives in it like salicylic or glycolic or lactic acid, which is meant to gently exfoliate your skin. And I don't mean physically exfoliate your skin, because that can be quite harsh on your skin, especially if you have acne prone skin. You definitely don't want to be physically exfoliating your skin. But what acid toning does is it exfoliates your skin in a much gentler and more effective way. Salicylic acid, for instance, is the only type of acid that can get deep into your pores and clear it of sebum. So if you have really oily or acne prone skin, you want to look for a toner that has salicylic acid in it, like one that I've been going on about recently, Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. If you have dry skin, glycolic acid is one of the absolute best exfoliants that you can use, because not only does it help to exfoliate your skin, which is so important when you have dry skin, because dry skin doesn't like to exfoliate very much. It's a little bit lazy and it tends to have a little bit of a buildup, and that's what leads to dullness. So you want a really gentle yet effective exfoliant that's going to get in there and really help slough off all the dead skin cells and reveal the fresher, brighter skin cells underneath it. But in addition to doing this, glycolic acid is also mildly hydrating, which makes it fantastic for dry, normal, or dehydrated skin types. Pixie makes a really great one called the Glow Tonic, which I've gone on about. You just put a few drops of it on a cotton pad and you pat or swipe it all over your face and you're done. Then we move on to moisturizer. So many of you say that you don't use moisturizer at all, and a lot of you have oily skin. But I want to tell you why moisturization or hydration is so good for your skin, no matter what type of skin you have. And it's all to do with something called your skin's moisture barrier. Every type of skin has a moisture barrier, and the point of it is to keep all the good stuff in, which is hydration and electrolytes, and keep all the bad stuff like pollution out. Any kind of skin issue that you can think about is exacerbated or made worse by a compromised moisture barrier. So an intact moisture barrier is essential to skin that acts and behaves like happy, healthy skin. So you want to use a moisturizer no matter what your skin type, ideally on skin that is still damp from your toner. Now there are plenty of moisturizers that you can use, and again, you don't have to use a super fancy one. Among my personal favorites are Clinique's Dramatically Different line. I love that they do exactly what they're supposed to do, nothing more and nothing less. They just hydrate your skin, they don't mess with it in any way, they don't ever cause breakouts. And I love that if you have oily or super oily or dry or normal skin, you can choose one depending on what your skin type is. But you know, your moisturizer doesn't have to be an expensive one either. It can just be one that you get from the pharmacy. Neutrogena makes really great ones. Sebamed makes really great ones. Cetaphil makes really great ones. You don't need a magic cream. You just need a really high quality, really simple moisturizer that's just going to do the job. Now, once you're done with that, you move on to sunscreen, which is step 4 of your routine. I cannot go on about this enough. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, and I know that sunscreen seems like a really big pain in the butt as well. But think of it as an investment in your future. If you start using sunscreen today, I guarantee you that by the end of the year, your skin is going to look so much better than it would have if you hadn't used any sunscreen at all. Protecting your skin from UV rays is one of the best ways to make sure that it behaves behaves at its optimum levels, and also that it doesn't break down and age faster than it should, and also to prevent fine lines and wrinkles, to prevent pigmentation, sunspots, to even prevent your acne from getting worse. So if you want to prevent all of that and keep your skin looking great for as long as you can and keep it healthy for as long as you can, sunscreen is really, really essential. Again, you don't have to go out there and get the most expensive one. My favorite is La Roche-Posay's Anthelios Anti-Shine. I think I've talked about this before, which sadly you don't get in India anymore. But Neutrogena also makes a really great sunscreen called the Dry Touch Sunblock. Whatever it is that you're doing, don't skip out on your sunscreen use. You might not see a difference in a week or two or even a month, but trust me, over the years, you will see a massive difference in your skin. Now moving on to your nighttime routine. It is still a 4-step routine, but we're adding a couple of products. We're doing cleansing, we're doing toning, we're doing a serum, and we're doing a moisturizer. Now, when it comes to cleansing your skin at night, it isn't enough to just use a face wash, even if you're not wearing makeup, simply because sunscreens are designed to really adhere to your skin in order to work. And so they are not designed to be washed off by regular face washes. So how do you get the sunscreen off your skin at the end of the day? With a process called double cleansing. That involves using an oil cleanser followed by a water-based cleanser. Oil cleansing basically works on the theory that like attracts like. So if you use an oil cleanser on your skin, it will attract all the oil-based elements on your skin, like sunscreen and dirt and grime and makeup. When it comes to oil cleansers, Clinique makes a really fantastic one that I love called Take the Day Off Balm. Shiseido makes a great one. Muji makes a really fantastic oil cleanser as well. And the way that you use oil cleansers is that you apply some to perfectly dry skin. You don't wet your skin first, you massage it in, and then you wet your hands, massage it in again, and then rinse it off. And then you follow this up with a water-based cleanser, and that is going to be whatever it is that you're using in the morning. Once you're done with cleansing, you can move on to a toner if you like, or you can go directly to your serum. If you're using a toner, you can use the same one that you were using in the morning. You can use a glycolic one, you can use a salicylic acid one, use a lactic acid toner, or just use plain rose water to just get every last bit of dirt and grime and makeup off your face. This isn't a super essential step. You can skip it if you like. But what I would like for you to do is to add a serum into your nighttime routine. Think of serums as really targeted skincare. They're giving you more than what your toners and your moisturizers can do. They tend to be a lot more watery. They tend to sink into the skin faster. And there's a serum for every concern that you can think of. A really simple, great one to start with is a vitamin C serum. There isn't a person in this world who wouldn't benefit from adding a little bit of vitamin C to their skincare routine. I'm going to make a video about the best vitamin C products soon, but if you want to start with something really simple, start with Pixie's Vitamin C Serum. It's one that I've been using recently. It's really simple, it's really gentle, but it's also really effective, and I love it. Now moving on to moisturizers. When it comes to using moisturizers at night, you can absolutely use the same one that you were using during the day. You don't have to have this magic night cream that's going to turn back time in 2 days or whatever it is that the claims are. If you're already using a really great toner or a really great serum, all that you really want in your moisturizer is something that's just going to seal everything in and keep all the good stuff in and keep it from evaporating. Muji makes a really fantastic moisturizer that's great for sensitive skin. I've talked about this so much, but it's also good for all skin types because it's so gentle on the skin and it just hydrates your skin and nothing more. You can also use the Clinique one. You can use any moisturizer that you're using during the day at night as well. And that's pretty much it. I really hope that this was helpful. I'm sure you guys will have questions. If you do, put them in the comments below. Send me a DM, send me an email. You know how it goes, and I will do my very best to answer them. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that this was helpful. 21 days. I just want you to try this 4-step routine during the morning and during the evening. Set an alarm if you have to. Write it down every time you do it so you feel like you're accountable. Do whatever you can to make sure that you get it done for 21 days, and I want you to tell me if you see a difference in your skin, and I want you to tell me if it's as difficult as you thought it was going to be, because chances are once you start doing it often enough, you'll see that it really just takes a few minutes. It doesn't take that much out of your day, but the benefits so far outweigh the effort that it takes to do this, that I really hope that it's something that you can incorporate into your skincare routine this year. And I really hope that 2020 is the year that you get and keep the best skin of your life. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.